I was just talking about two very impressive women in politics. I'm now going to speak about something of a less impressive woman in politics. That would, of course, be our Vice President, Kamala Harris, who gave a rousing oratory yesterday on school buses.
So here's the thing. Who doesn't love a yellow school bus, right? Can you raise your hand if you love a yellow school bus, right? Just, there's something about and most of us, many of us went to school on the yellow school bus, right? And it's part of our experience growing up.
I say this without any malice in my heart, specifically toward Kamala Harris, or I think any hyperbole. This might be the most vacuous human being ever to walk the earth. Have you ever heard emptier words from an emptier suit of a politician? Politicians say meaningless things all the time, but this woman only ever says meaningless things. Madam Vice President, what do you think you're going to be doing now? How is the administration going to pivot? Well, it's really important to continue to do the things and to do the things now that we've been doing from the doing. Okay, Madam Vice President, you've got the floor. Please tell us what's on your heart. Please give us your vision of the future. Who here likes a yellow school bus? Don't we all love yellow school buses? Nobody can not like a yellow school bus. So actually, first of all, fact check. No one who rides a yellow school bus likes a yellow school bus, because it's school children who ride the yellow school bus, and school children don't want to go to school. They want to stay home and play. So she's actually, even in as much as she's making any kind of claim, which is really tenuous here, even that really tenuous claim is false. Even that really thin, that is false. And then, of course, the whole thing is just so silly and sad, because every single Kamala Harris speech or interview is just an excruciating process of watching her try to figure out desperately how she can get anyone to like her even a little bit. That's why she never says anything that could ever be construed really as controversial, or that it makes any real substantive claims at all, because the moment you make a substantive claim, you alienate people who disagree with those claims. So she just generally says nothing, and then she does it in this really desperate, like her muscles are stretched on her face, and she's always got that crazy cackle. Right? Don't we all love air? Hey, who doesn't love air? Right? Can I be president yet? No, you can't. You can't. It's really sad. Joe Biden also has no convictions whatsoever. He's just much more talented than she is. That's how he's remained in national politics for 50 years. Not the brightest bulb in the pack. He doesn't believe a damn thing. Whatever he did believe, he's sold that out long ago. But at least he's a little better at the art of politics. Kamala Harris is not. She's made her way in politics by other means. We'll leave it at that, to be diplomatic, to be gentlemanly. Who says chivalry's dead? But it's a real warning. People write in a lot on the show and they say, Michael, I want to be more involved in politics. And some people say, I want to run for office even, or at least I want to get involved with the campaign. How do I do it? What should I do? And especially when young people write in, they'll say, how do I get involved? I'm 19 years old. And I just always think, make sure before you do it, you are doing it for the right reasons. The first thing you have to ask yourself before you get involved in a political campaign, or before you run for office, or even before you go out and spread your opinions in an article or a podcast or TV or whatever, is, why are you doing it? Why? What do you hope to achieve in politics? And when it comes to politicians like Joe Biden, and especially Kamala Harris, they just want to be in politics. That's it. They just want to be in office. Joe Biden he's just wanted to be the president forever. Kamala Harris just wants to be the president. What do they want to do? Do they want to get tough on crime or go soft on crime? They've held both positions. They don't care. Do they want to institute a kind of moderate centrist policy, or do they want to move far to the left? They don't care. They've held both points of view. Do they want to be hawks or doves? Do they want to be this, that you go down? They don't. They've held every position on every single issue. They are not conviction politicians. They just want to be in office. And so when you don't believe anything, you can last for a while. You can kind of last in the background for a while, but it makes it very, very difficult for you when the going gets tough, because you really are rudderless. You have nowhere to go. And so now Joe Biden and Kamala Harris would do anything. They don't care. They wake up in the morning, they lick their finger, they figure out which way the wind is blowing. But because they have no beliefs and no vision for the country, they're just stumbling around, and you're seeing that reflected in their poll numbers. And what the American people want is clarity, okay? No one wants a flatterer or a panderer in office, okay? That flattery and pandering is very offensive. Okay, and it's why they don't understand. Wait a second, Ron DeSantis has been tough on certain Hispanic immigrants. Why do the Hispanic voters like him? Because he talks straight and he says, this is what I believe, and here's why I believe what I believe, and here I'm going to give you an argument for it. I'm going to stand by the facts, and the facts are going to be true 6 months from now when the Democrats are trying to rewrite all of history and run away from. I'm going to be standing by what I believe, and people respect that. The voters are a lot smarter than the Democrats have given them credit for. People just want to be respected. They want a clear vision, and they want some courage. Right now, the Democrats are failing on all of those fronts. Now, today was supposed to be a very special day where I almost kill my friend and colleague, Jake Crane. We are pushing that to tomorrow. We're switching tomorrow, which is fake headline Friday, to today, because listen, we live in Biden's America. Up is down and left is right and black is white. And so everything's crazy. You've got to stay tuned. I need your help to figure out which the fake headline is, because the news cycle is so crazy. 4 real headlines, 1 fake one. The rest of the show continues now. You don't want to miss it. If you're not a member, click the link in the description and join us.